On August 9, 2024, a catastrophic aviation accident involving Flight 2283 of a local Brazilian airline became a heartbreaking chapter in the country's aviation history, resulting in the tragic loss of 57 passengers and 4 crew members. This incident, which unfolded during what should have been a routine journey from Cascavel to São Paulo, has raised numerous questions and concerns about the safety protocols in place for regional flights. The aircraft, an ATR 72500, was a widely used model known for its efficiency in short to medium-haul flights, characterized by its turboprop engines and a seating capacity for up to 72 passengers. The ATR series has been favored by regional airlines for its ability to operate on shorter runways, which are common in many of Brazil's smaller airports. Flight 2283 began its journey smoothly. It departed from São Paulo at 9:06 a.m. and successfully landed in Cascavel after a 2-hour and 11-minute flight. During this initial leg of the journey, the aircraft operated normally, adhering to established flight protocols and procedures. After a brief layover of just 41 minutes to unload and reload passengers, the aircraft was prepared for its return flight to São Paulo. The crew worked efficiently to ensure that the plane was ready for departure, demonstrating professionalism in managing the quick turnaround. However, as the aircraft took off again, the pilots encountered unforeseen challenges that would lead to tragedy. Shortly after takeoff, the aircraft began to experience serious anomalies, most notably a sudden and alarming drop in ground speed, which fell dramatically from 460 km per hour to 159 km per hour within a matter of seconds. This unexpected change raised immediate alarms within the cockpit, as pilots are trained to respond to variations in aircraft performance swiftly and effectively. Despite their training and expertise, the pilots faced a rapidly deteriorating situation. In an attempt to regain control and stabilize the aircraft, the pilots worked to increase the speed back to 400 km per hour. However, just moments after this effort, the situation worsened further. The aircraft began a rapid and uncontrolled descent from its cruising altitude of 17,700 feet. Radar data would later reveal that the aircraft was descending at a shocking rate of 13,000 feet per minute, an alarming figure that indicates severe aerodynamic failure. The pilots, faced with an overwhelming crisis, did not have sufficient time to communicate their distress to air traffic control, which is crucial in emergencies. This lack of communication meant that ground personnel were unaware of the dire situation unfolding in the skies. The combination of factors leading to the crash included the unexpected drop in speed and the rapid descent, culminating in the tragic event where the aircraft crashed just 1.3 kilometers from the point where its vertical speed began to decline. The aftermath of this tragedy involved swift recovery efforts, mobilizing local authorities and emergency services to the crash site. The retrieval of wreckage is a critical step in understanding what went wrong, and it provides closure for the families of those lost in the tragedy. The black box, which records flight data and cockpit conversations, was also successfully recovered, offering hope for investigators seeking to piece together the events leading up to the crash. Initial reports from investigators have indicated that ice accumulation may have been a contributing factor to the incident, a serious concern given that pilots had received meteorological warnings regarding potential ice formation at altitudes between 12,000 and 21,000 feet. Ice accumulation on aircraft can severely impact aerodynamics, reducing lift and control, and can lead to disastrous outcomes if not properly managed. Understanding how ice can affect aircraft performance is crucial for pilots, as it can lead to reduced maneuverability and increased risk of stalling. The ATR 72500 is equipped with various de-icing systems designed to prevent ice accumulation on critical components, including pneumatic boots on the wings and de-icing systems for propellers and engines. Despite these measures, the incident raises significant questions about the effectiveness of these systems and whether they functioned properly during the flight. Pilots typically avoid flying in conditions where ice formation is forecasted, but unforeseen circumstances can lead to dangerous situations. Investigators will closely examine whether the pilots followed established protocols regarding ice avoidance and whether the aircraft's de-icing systems were operational. The crash of Flight 2283 has sent shockwaves through the aviation community, raising important concerns about safety protocols, maintenance practices, and pilot training. In light of this tragedy, airlines and regulatory bodies are likely to conduct thorough reviews of their operational practices, particularly concerning de-icing procedures and pilot responses to sudden aircraft anomalies. The goal of these reviews will be to ensure that pilots are equipped with the knowledge and tools to handle unexpected situations effectively. The psychological impact of such an incident is profound, not only on the families of the victims but also on the crew and passengers who may have witnessed the event. Survivors of aviation accidents often face significant emotional challenges, including post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and support systems will be vital for those affected. This tragedy underscores the importance of comprehensive training for pilots, particularly in emergency situations, ensuring that they are prepared to handle crises effectively. One of the crucial lessons from this incident revolves around the necessity of rigorous maintenance schedules and continuous training for pilots. Ensuring that aircraft are in optimal condition and that crew members are well prepared for emergencies can significantly impact outcomes in crisis situations. Additionally, advancements in aviation technology play a pivotal role in enhancing safety. Modern aircraft are equipped with sophisticated systems designed to provide real-time data on performance, weather conditions, and potential hazards. Maintaining these systems and ensuring they are operational is critical for preventing accidents. In the aftermath of the crash, it is essential for the aviation community, regulatory bodies, and airlines to come together to address the underlying issues that led to this tragedy. By doing so, they can honor the memory of those lost and work toward a safer future for air travel. The investigation into the crash will not only focus on the specific circumstances of Flight 2283 but also on broader trends in aviation safety. This includes examining data from previous incidents, analyzing patterns, and identifying potential areas for improvement. Aviation safety is a continuously evolving field, and each incident provides valuable lessons that can inform future practices and regulations. The importance of collaboration among airlines, manufacturers, and regulatory agencies cannot be overstated. Sharing information about safety practices, technological advancements, and pilot training programs can contribute to a culture of safety within the aviation industry. This tragedy has sparked discussions about the need for increased transparency in reporting safety issues and accidents, as well as the importance of addressing systemic problems within the industry. The impact of this crash will be felt for years to come, as it serves as a reminder of the risks inherent in aviation and the ongoing need for vigilance and improvement. In the months following the incident, it is expected that investigations will yield critical insights that will shape future safety measures and protocols. The findings from the black box and the analysis of flight data will provide a clearer understanding of the factors that contributed to the crash, allowing the aviation community to learn from this tragedy and implement necessary changes. Furthermore, the crash of Flight 2283 may lead to a re-evaluation of regulatory standards governing regional airlines, particularly concerning maintenance practices and pilot training requirements. Ensuring that these standards are robust and enforced is vital for preventing similar incidents in the future. As the aviation industry continues to grow and evolve, it must prioritize safety and make necessary adjustments to respond to emerging challenges and risks. The commitment to learning from incidents like the crash of Flight 2283 is essential for fostering a safer environment for all who travel by air. This includes investing in training programs for pilots, enhancing maintenance procedures for aircraft, and utilizing technology to monitor and respond to potential safety concerns proactively. The collective efforts of the aviation community will be critical in ensuring that the memory of those lost in this tragedy is honored through meaningful actions that lead to safer skies for future generations. Ultimately, the crash of Flight 2283